Hey guys, this is Trenchy back again to bring you another video, and this time we are doing another entry to Slashback the sequel, brought to you by the Horror Man Joe. And this time it was like foreign overseas slashers that are filmed in a different country. They don't have to be produced by a different country, but they just have to be shot there, take place there. They have to be shot in that country. At least that's what I think he wants. If not, I'm sorry, Joe. But my entry is a little slasher I watched called Charlie's Farm, which I know it's supposed to take place in Australia, but I believe it was shot there too. That looks like Australia. I've never been there, but it looks a lot like it when you see pictures and stuff. So I'm guessing it was filmed in Australia, and most of the actors or actresses at least sounded genuinely Australian. So Charlie's Farm came out in 2014, and it's about these group of teenagers who go out in the Australian outback they go camping out there, and they want to spend the night. They want to spend a couple days at this farm that was there are stories of it used to be a bunch of cannibal farmers lived there, and they killed and ate people. And it turns out that the one of the kid of that family survived because they were all pretty much attacked by the townspeople, kind of like Freddy in a way. The townspeople rose up and pretty much killed them all, except for Charlie, who was hidden away, and grows up to be this mammoth of a man, this huge wrecking machine, and kills whoever's in sight. So that's pretty much the story. Um, this has a cool cast. You got Tara Reid, from like The Big Lebowski and shit. She was also in Urban Legend. I'm not a huge fan of that film, but that's cool. You have Nathan Jones playing Charlie, which he looks like a mammoth of a man in real life, but they really make him look disturbing in this. But he's a wrestler. He's done some movies, but he was also in like SmackDown and Raw and shit. But he was also in like Mad Max Fury Road and Jet Li's Fearless and shit. So he's got some credentials to his name, which is weird. I never heard of him because 2003 was around the time I was watching wrestling. So I'm surprised I didn't catch on to him. I think he only had a short run, so that's probably why. I don't remember him too much. But there are some good cameos in this. You have a cameo by Bill Moseley, who plays the patriarch of the family, the cannibal family that lives at the farm, called the Joneses, I believe. He was really good. He's only in one scene, and it's a flashback, but it's a really good scene. He is talking to this girl who is tied up to the bed and who he's been raping, and he's kind of like he's kind of like saying to her, like, I know you want me and I want you to, but we can't do this because my wife will be upset. And it's really fucked up because he's like raping her and shit, but it's Bill Moseley, so he brings like this dark charm to it and makes it kind of funny, makes this really fucked up situation a little funny, and in this dark way, because only in a way only Bill Moseley could. So he shined here. You also have Kane Hodder playing a pretty substantial role as a champion boxer, or ex-champion boxer, and friend of the of a couple of the group members who are going out on this. So yeah, that's cool. We get a lot of cool shots of Australia, which I enjoyed. Also, there was some really cool shots, I think, of just natural nature. Like, there's some shots of, like, insects and beehives and spiders, like, eating their prey. And there's, like, a dead kangaroo in the road. And I think that added to the ambience of this movie. This movie has really good atmosphere. Using a farm set on the Australian outback, this, like, abandoned farm, it was really good, really creepy. And with the open fields, there's nowhere to hide. It's no help for miles. It really added to the story and helped, be like, yeah, there's no way out. There's no easy way out of this. You also have this leading up to it. They go to a bar and they meet this character named Blue, who is my favorite character of the whole movie. And he's kind of like, him and his buddy are like the crazy Ralph, don't go there, it's doomed and shit. But he is very subtle about it, and he just tells them, he's like, don't do this, don't fucking do this. And then spoiler alert, he does come back to help them in the end. And when he's helping the person, he's like, hey, we wouldn't be, the person's complaining, he's like, hey, we wouldn't be in this mess if you didn't fucking come out here. And of course they have a snappy retort as well, but which I liked. But it was just fun. Blue is awesome. I wish there would have been more Blue. But yeah, the kills are superb. The kills are fucking superb. From some stranglings to some jaw rips off. We get excellent kills. Nathan Jones plays Charlie really well as this, like, kind of deformed, retarded, not retarded, mentally challenged, like, jacked up monster. And it's really good. And there's some little movements he makes that does give him, like, he's kind of like a child trapped in a man's body. A very demented child, but a child all the same. But yeah, I thought this movie was fucking fantastic, from the kills to Charlie himself. They really did a good slasher here, and if it's standalone, it's superb. But I could see this getting a sequel. I would actually like a prequel to this with more Bill Moseley, and then maybe I don't know, maybe transfer back into Charlie a little bit. But I would love to see more Bill Moseley in this role, because he was great. Also, there is a reference to Australian backpacker murders, which actually not only happened in Australia, but also there is a film based off that, another Australian slasher called Wolf Creek. So it's kind of cool, kind of mentioning that in a way, kind of being like, maybe these two movies are in the same universe, Fun stuff. Also, before I go, I have to mention one more thing. Kane Hodder, since he is a boxer, in this movie, he has a fight scene with Charlie, which is fucking excellent. And they don't like hold down Kane Hodder either. Kane Hodder whoops some ass. I won't tell you the outcome, but Kane Hodder does get licks in, and it's really fucking cool. It's really fucking cool. And this guy kind of like He's not too much taller than Kane Hodder, but he is bigger than Kane Hodder. So it was cool seeing like Jason and Victor Crowley like fight Charlie in a way. You know, in a way, it's not exactly, but it's still cool to see. But yeah, that's all. That's all I gotta say about Charlie's Farm. I give this a high 9. It was a good slasher. The characters were okay. They were likable enough. Really excellent kills, including Donkey's kill. Keep an eye out if you watch this movie for Donkey's fucking kill. It's the best kill of the fucking movie. And yeah, it's just like I said, the characters are okay. You don't want them to die or anything, but when they do, it's like, yeah, you don't really feel anything, but they're decent people. You don't hate them, and it's like Charlie's amazing, very well shot, very well done slasher. Bill Moseley's fantastic. He steals the show when he's on screen. Kane Hodder's fantastic. The whole cast is good. Not really bad acting. Only one scene with bad delivery. And yeah, that's it. But yeah, man, I know I rambled on a bit, but I really enjoyed this fucking movie. Again, I give this a high 9. You guys have a good day. Stay frosty. Thank you, Joe, for making this challenge. Happy Halloween season. There's gonna be more reviews from me. You can bet on that. We're gonna have fun this Halloween. But yeah, you guys have a good day. Stay frosty. This is Trenchy signing off. Beep up boop.